They've got Robinson. He'll be battling under the boards to get the job done, both on offense and defense. And it's Randall into the power forward. And for Brooklyn, Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. And inside at center, a long 6'11", the skyscraping big man out of Texas A&M, DeAndre Jordan. And it's Durant in at the 4 slot.
You know, the new home for the Nets last season as they moved over from New Jersey to Brooklyn, and they must have loved their new digs because they were fantastic in front of this Brooklyn crowd last season. 26 and 15 here.
Now here's Rose. The pass to Barrett from deep. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Nice way for him to get started here early.
And guys, hopefully a sign of things to come from him here.
Now Harden. Clark, you're right. The Nets are making a good impression here, as you were saying. Always good for a team to open up a new arena with a strong record at all.
And what a great stadium, guys. The Barclays Center, one of the best looking floors in the NBA. Great design all around. And even on the outside, when you walk up to the arena here in Brooklyn, it's just a beautiful atmosphere. How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick 3 of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
On defense, Brooklyn. Now here's Rose. Robinson a screen on Irving. Outside Rose. Randall passes to Rose. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's Brooklyn. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. Getting out in the open floor and exploiting his team's speed is an area of concentration for him. He said that as soon as we get a rebound, we want to get it to our guards, get off to the races, and we want this basically to come down to a track meet. Sounds like we should be in for a wild ride, guys.
All right, Doris. No good from Barrett. So it's Brooklyn now. Dishes it to Irving. Offensive rebound. Harden kicks to Durant. Pass to Jordan. Second shot opportunity. Can't hit. Some solid defense from Robinson. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bullock passes to Barrett. Robinson a screen on Harden. They set the pick. The dish to Rose. Here's Robinson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And as rebounders go, guys, he is amazingly active on the boards, relentless. And it serves 2 purposes. One, I mean, it gets him a lot of rebounds, of course, but 2, it takes a lot of toll on the opposition. He'll wear you down.
And something else that comes to mind with him is how many guys he's given the poster treatment to. I mean, flying high to power one down while the defender stands there looking for mercy. You can't be the number 2 seed in the East by being mediocre on the road. I mean, the Knicks had a veteran group, and they all had the mental fortitude and experience to finish off games on the road last season.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Clark, as you said, the Knicks were one of the tougher teams on the road, and their road record was, you know what separated them, Steve, from the middle of the pack in the East.
Yeah, 23 road wins, second only to the Heat in the East. It was interesting, Kevin. They relied so heavily on threes that, you know, sometimes on the road they'd go cold, but they could also get hot in a hurry, and they were able to avoid a bad spell.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
You know, as great as 2012 was for the Nets, in many ways, they really came up short on their last game of that calendar year. In 2012, the New Year's Eve matchup against the Spurs, the Nets only scored 5 points in the 3rd quarter of that contest.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And Clark, you were talking about the Nets. They went from looking like a team that could compete for a title to a team that, while still talented, Steve, and a lock for the playoffs, was a little closer to the middle of the pack than they thought.
Well, with the hot start they got off to, I think it was just a matter of time before they hit a cold stretch. And never fun to be held to just 5 points in a quarter. And that game Had a lot of Nets fans wondering how the rest of the season would go, but hey, they got it back together and still finished off pretty well.
Here is Harden. Kicks it to Jordan. Back to Harden. Nets passing it around, and it's good. And that's now 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Passes it to Barrett. Here's Bullock. Robinson a screen on Harden. Barrett the pass to Bullock. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. So it's Brooklyn now. They trail by 1. Harden dishes to Irving. Working on Rose. Harden outside. Feeds to Durant. Irving. There's the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Rose against Irving. Rose passes to Barrett. Back to Rose. He passes to Randall. Clock at 6. Rebounded by the Nets. Durant's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Irving attacking. Here's Harden. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up. A lot of high hopes for the Knicks in last year's playoffs. They started off so hot, but then let the series against Boston drag on, and eventually went to 7 games, and they fell to the Pacers in the second round after that.
Now here's Rose. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. He kicks to Robinson. Rose. Robinson misses. And the Boston series did drag on him, you could tell. You wonder if they were a bit fatigued going into that Pacers series. Steve, Indiana just outplayed him, outworked him in every way in the second round.
Yeah, I think it was a factor, Kevin, and really the Knicks have only themselves to blame. They had Boston down 3-1 and a home game to close it out, but they couldn't get it done. And there's no doubt that affected them against Indiana in the next series.
And so it's New York with it, following the bucket by the Nets. He dishes it to Rose. Looking to end the run. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
You know, it's been a while since the Nets have been one of the feared teams in the East. They had their best season since their days when they would make trips to the finals in the early 2000s. Really an excellent turnaround effort from the entire organization.
The free throw drops for Rose. And for the Nets, who were one of the big turnaround stories from last season, they did it by beating the team, Steve, they were supposed to in the rest of the Eastern Conference. Great record against the East.
Yeah, 36-16 against their Eastern foes, so pretty solid in that regard. You know, they decided early on that the key was they had to get home court advantage in the first round. And they set their goal and they hit it. Unfortunately, they got knocked off by Chicago in that first round. And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
Here's Durant. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Knicks trail by 7. Barrett the pass to Randall. Defended by Durant. Fires from 14. That's good.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. He feeds it to Irving. Right side, Irving. Rose with the block. Here's Bullock. Left side Rose. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Nets leading by 5. Pass to Harden. The feed to Irving. Back to Harden. And there's the pass to Irving. And the Nets, another 3.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Jeff Green, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Knicks trail by 8. Barrett the pass to Bullock. Dishes to Rose. Pass to Barrett. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Rose. Steps back and fires. Rose can't get that one to fall.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Harris with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Irving for 3. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Here's Barrett.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to, I think, tone it down a little bit at the defensive end.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
And New York making a change here. The Knicks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Well, you look at last season's numbers, guys, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, for so long, the Knicks have been the punchline of the Eastern Conference the last decade. Poorly managed contracts and questionable trades really kept them from rising to the top in the East. But once again now, they look like a powerhouse.
So here's Burks. After the basket by Brooklyn. Burks off a pick from Randall. Number 5. Off target from outside.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Outside Irving. Backing in. And it's off the back rim. No good. And Clark, you were right. The Knicks were a powerhouse last season. Steve, 37 wins against the rest of the conference. And they just would dominate other teams at times.
Well, they're a team that doesn't really want to run a lot or force tempo. They just kind of want to get you in the half court. They don't turn the ball over, and they bury you from long range. So, you know, they found their identity last year, and it really dominated in that Eastern Conference.
And the Knicks making a change here. Shot clock at 6. No good from Knox.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
For 3. That's good. 5 points in the game.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
No, their offense continues to click.
Now Burks looking for his first basket still in this one. Number 5. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You know, for a long time, the Knicks were viewed as a young team on the rise, but when they added Rasheed Wallace last year, the average age went to 32, which was the oldest team in the league last season. And you saw it in their play. They were a group of veterans out there.
First one falls for him. And for the Knicks, the veteran leadership helped them at times as they had to go through some very tough stretches, Steve, due to injury.
Yeah, they did go through some stretches, but they really did well to secure the division title and get that high seed going into the playoffs. They had a pretty decent run all in all, but this is a team that has higher aspirations than just getting to the conference semis.
Both good from the line that time.
An up and down season for the Nets last year, and the playoffs were just more of the same. They ended up getting knocked out by the Bulls in the only first-round matchup that went to 7 games.
It's the Nets now. 9-point game. Here, defended by Noel. Back to Green. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. There's the triple. It's rebounded by New York. Well, back to the Nets in the playoffs. They lost a game at Barclays early and looked to be on the ropes down 3-1 after 4 games, but they did well just to steal one in Chicago and force a Game 7.
What a strange series that was. The Bulls made that miracle comeback behind Nate Robinson in 1 game and then ended up going on the road to Brooklyn and winning Game 7. What a disappointment for the Nets in their debut season in Brooklyn.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Nets leading by 9. Brown with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Perry. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the turnaround J. Gets it to go.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
Now, here's Brooks. Makes it off the glass. Brooks has got his first bucket in this one.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Landry kicks to Green. Money from the wing. And the Nets lead by 11.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
And here are the Knicks now after Jeff Green's bucket. Now the dish to Burks. There's the pass to Knox. Sinks the triple.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Here's Brown. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. .119 left in the first. Green dishes to Landry. Pass to Perry. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Way too loose on that inbounds pass.
And New York making a change here. Rivers checked in. Knicks trail by 8. Kicks it to Burks. Feeds it to Rivers. Six to shoot. Takes a 3. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Nets leading by 8. He kicks it to Green. Number 9. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 8.
Kevin, you look at how they've built this lead, and one reason is their outstanding shooting from beyond the arc. That's always a weapon.
New York shooting to start this game off about 41% from the floor. He dishes it to Rivers. 24 seconds left to play here in the first. Takes the 3. Green with the block. Landry passes to Brown. Back to Landry. Here's the three. Can't get it to go. Number 5. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Oh, what a three at the horn. They hit the corner on a high note. What a big shot.
I'll say that'll put a little bounce in their step coming back out of this break.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Nets. They lead by 8. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Boy, a ton of threes in that first quarter. This team really lighting it up, guys.
Yeah, it's been an onslaught from downtown.
Nets leading by 8. Brown gets a screen from Perry. He feeds it to Landry. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Landry's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Nets. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, guys, 2 lottery picks this year out of Canada. Kelly Olynyk out of Gonzaga, taken 13th, and Anthony Bennett out of UNLV, the surprise first overall pick. With the presumptive number 1 pick next season coming from Canada, it seems Canadians are taking over the NBA. Bennett said this shows that basketball is on the come-up in Canada. We have a lot of young talent, players in college right now. So the next couple of years should be good for us. Kevin?
Oh, you gotta like that. Thanks, Doris. And here are the Knicks now after the made shot from Landry. No good from the wing. Brooklyn's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. No good. And New York the other way now. The feed to Burks. Drains it from beyond the arc. Burks has got 5 now.
That's 3 in a row, guys. 3 three-pointers consecutively. These guys are just raining in shots.
Yeah, the defenders can't be as soft as they've been on the perimeter there.
Now, here's Brown. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Dishes it to Burks. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Burks. And New York making a change here. And Burks hits 2 free throws. Nets leading by 7. Harris kicks to Brown. It's Jordan on the wing. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul him, and free throws are better than a layup.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
The first one falls, and the Knicks making a change here. And so Jordan nails both of them. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Payton kicks to Rivers. Back to Payton. Passes it to Knox. The dish now to Payton. Clock at 6. Goes up on the high post. But they get it back. Here's Knox. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
For New York, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
It's a good job from the foul line here. And they'll need to continue to convert their chances in order to get back in it.
Nets leading by 6. Back to Jordan. Pass to Brown. Brown right side. Good. 10 points for him. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Down low. Out to Payton. He passes to Knox. Back to Payton. Robinson a screen on Brown. Payton passes to Knox. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. No good on the free throw.
Well, it seems like they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and it's just been that kind of a day.
Derrick Rose is checked in for New York. Good on the second free throw. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Payton against Irving. Green with a screen for Harris. A three-pointer off the mark.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
And the lead just throws on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Outside Rose. From 17 feet out. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got his third rebound on the night. Here's Irving. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And it's an 11-point Nets lead.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
New York calls timeout.
Well, just too many easy buckets, you know, in and around the paint. So he wants to put a stop to it. This timeout is going to be used to try to tighten up the defense.
Guys, at this level, they won't miss often if you keep giving up looks inside, and they're paying for that right now. Good timeout here.
Payton outside. Payton left side. Back to Rose. Payton outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rose goes in. The shot. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down. Nets leading by 9. And here's Irving. 14 points for him. The pass to Harris. Kicks to Jordan. And misses it off the right side of the rim. New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Rose with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Payton passes to Knox. He's against Green. Shoots a fader, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Irving gets a screen from Green. Green with a screen on Rose. Back to Green. The three. And the shot is good. Green's got 5.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And here is Payton following Jeff Green's 3. Payton passes to Knox. Back to Payton. Pass to Knox. Beyond the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. He's got 12.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Here's Brown. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Feeds it to Irving. He kicks it to Harris. Stolen. He dishes it to Rose. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Brooklyn with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. Irving kicks to Brown. Brown right side. 6 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Harris. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
Kevin Durant's checked in for the Knicks. Harden comes in for Brown. Brooklyn shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. That's good from Harris.
Still haven't seen them miss a shot from the line in this quarter, so they're doing a nice job of protecting the lead.
Well, they're cashing in from the line. I mean, they're making them pay for fouling them right now.
And here are the Knicks now, trailing here by 8. Here's Randall, and he can't bank that one in. Nets have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Harris misses.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Rose with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. Barrett the pass to Rose. Fades away. Rose with another miss.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
It's Harden with the drive. Jordan dishes to Durant. Irving. There's the feed to Harris. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Harris has got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. They gave him a wide open look there.
New York calls timeout. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They've got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Knicks trail by 11. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Passes it to Barrett. 3-pointer. That's good. 11 points in the game.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
Now, here is Harden. He has 5. Jordan sets the pick for Harden. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
James Harden at the line for 2.
And that one misses. And the Nets making a change here. Green's checked in. And he sinks the second. Knicks trail by 9. Here's Rose. He has 6. The pass to Barrett. Back to Rose. They set the screen. 5 to shoot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his second.
For New York, they have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far. And the first one drops. And Rose drops them both. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Outside Irving. Dishes to Green. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And that's now 7 points for Jeff Green.
And things are going to come way too easy for him if he can get that deep post position.
I agree with you, Steve. You got to deny him the ball down there as best you can.
And so here is New York. 9-point game. Pass to Randall. Great D that time from Durant.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him. Well, most of all, I just love the work he puts in on the offensive glass. So many of his points come on putbacks just because of sheer hustle.
Another area where he excels is on one of the most fundamental plays in basketball, the pick and roll. He will lower the boom on the defender with a solid screen and then is terrific at rolling into space and getting the basket.
Here is Harden after the made shot from Randall. 4 on the clock. Irving from long range. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And he does it again. What can you say? The defense continues to allow him to get open out there. They've got to know that he can knock down that shot. Put somebody on him.
Knicks trail by 10. Now Rose. He's got 8. And the Knicks good for 2. 1:58 left to play here in the half. Irving kicks to Harris. Back to Irving. Working on Rose. No good.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Passes to Barrett. Fires for 3. The rebound by Jeff Green. Nets leading by 8. Harden with it. Now defended by Bullock. Out to Harris. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Back to Rose. Kept alive by New York. Robinson passes to Barrett. Back to Robinson. Here's Bullock, and there's a nice one-handed slam. Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this league.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
You got that right. I mean, he'll do it from three-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really, because he is a deadly shooter. You've got to do a better job defensively.
Here's Randall. Nice spin off the left rim and in. He has 6.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Here's Bullock. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've reached halftime in this one. Nets lead by 7. The Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce is coming up next. Then it'll be on to the third quarter. We'll see you then.
Now, presented by Sprint.
This is 2K Sports. I hope your week is off to a good start on this Monday. The Nets doing well so far. The assist total indicative of their unselfish play, spreading that ball around. We've seen Kyrie Irving producing at will against this Knicks defense. He's got 17 points and is up to his usual tricks, dropping a lot of dimes all over the court. And a resilient Knicks team staying in it. Hard to find a lot to like about their performance so far. They'll need to pay much better attention in the second half to the details. The details. For Derrick Rose, it's been a first-half struggle. An unsightly, untimely shooting percentage. Ugly game. And back to the borough of Brooklyn we go. Thanks so much for being with us.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, the threes have been falling for him at a ridiculous rate. That first half was just amazing.
And when that's the case here in the second, I think he's just got to keep spraying and splashing them.
Now, here's Harden from outside off the mark. Rose with the ball. He passes it to Barrett. New York moving the ball around. Rose attacking. That one off the back iron and out. Brooklyn leading by 7. Harris dishes to Irving. Fires it up. That's good on the jump shot. Irving's got the first bucket of the third here for the Nets. New York's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. And the pass to Randall. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And yes, sir, that one drops. Nets shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Irving against Rose. Outside Irving. There's the dish to Harris. No good from outside. Knicks trail by 7. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Barrett the pass to Robinson. Pass to Rose. Just 5 on the clock. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Rose has got 12 in the game. Nets leading by 5. Harris outside. Back to Harden. Shoots. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Your next dancers, give it up.
Here's Rose. 12 points for him. And the shot is long.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
17 seconds on the shot clock. 17.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And that one's good. Rose has got 4 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Brooklyn leading by 5. Harden gets a screen from Irving. Harden kicks to Irving. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Barrett guarded by Harden. Robinson dishes to Rose. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. The Knicks making a switch here.
Nerlens Noel. Alec Burks.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside Durant. Kicks it to Harris. On the wing, Irving. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And now a 10-point Brooklyn lead.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
And here's Rose following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Double team on Rose. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And New York making a change here. Just 5 to shoot. Burks the pass to Randall. And stolen by Jordan. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Harden's got the ball. That's good. Harris has got 11 points.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Barrett guarded by Harden. Barrett the pass to Noel. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
13 seconds on the shot clock. 13.
6 to shoot. Randall defended by Durant. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
The other thing that jumps out to me is just the big number of assists they've had. The offensive efficiency has been a major factor.
Nets leading by 9. Outside Irving. Back to Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Durant's got his second basket of the game. The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Number 5, covered by Irving to the inside. Here's Noel.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Nerlens Noel. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and New York making a change here. Both free throws good from Noel. Nets leading by 9. Harden outside. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
Now, here's Burks. He's got 7. Clock at 6. Number 5. And again, it's the Knicks missing. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. The 3 from Harden. It's rebounded by New York. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Nets have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
2 shots.
That free throw missing, and New York making a change here. Rose is checked in. And he's good on the second. Knicks trail by 13. Feeds to Burks. Number 5. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 8.
Now you threaten the defense inside and then find the open man on the outside. Good offense.
And here is Durant. Back to Green. He kicks it to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Low block shot on the way. Here's Perry, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Knicks ball.
And New York making a change here. Knicks trail by 10. Now here's Rose. He's got 14. Tries to save it. Let's go. And it's Noel missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Now, here is Irving. 22 points for him. And that one's good. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter.
And his stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
Here is Rose. Noel sets a screen for Rose. Number 5. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Nets leading by 12. Durant kicks to Irving. Shoots it up. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Irving. He's got 24 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track of just how many of those he's hit.
And he makes the first. The Knicks making a switch here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Knicks trailed by 14. Pass to Randall. Defended by Durant. The 11-footer. New York, no good that time either. Robinson misses.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
Now, here is Irving. Back to Durant. 5 on the clock. Into Green. Great defense that time from Randall. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. He dishes it to Burks. Offensive rebound. Pass to Randall. The kick out to Rose. Number 5. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 4th assist in this one.
Just seems like they've given up far too many points from the three-point shot today. A lot of open looks out there.
I agree, Steve. The defensive rotations have been abysmal.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 26. Backing him down. Teardrop shot. Can't cash in from close range. Knicks trail by 11. Number 5, covered by Irving. He feeds it to Rose. Stolen by Harden. 3 on 3 on the wing, Irving. Back to Harden. Outside, Green. And there's the feed to Harris. Dishes it to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Harris. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Harris has got 13. The Knicks have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Now the pass to Randall. Number 5, covered by Irving. They set the pick. Outside Rose. 5 to shoot. The teardrop falls in. Rose has got 6 in the quarter.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. At this point of the game, always important to stay focused, and while the coach goes over the game plan, these players are getting a much-needed chance to rehydrate and refuel with Gatorade. And guys, we know the drill well, all 3 of us drinking the Gatorade too.
Yeah, no question. Right. I mean, Kevin, people have no idea the fatigue that can set in during a telecast. And so it's important for us to stay hydrated all game long.
Clark, you're always hydrated.
Yeah, I try to be, but it's usually with a combination of H2O and Gatorade.
I love Gatorade. And look at Steve, guys, the Gatorade shirt on.
Yeah, he's really immersed in the Gatorade.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Here's Bullock. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Here's Harris. 13 points in the game. He passes to Harden. Three-pointer. No good. So New York will take it the other way. Barrett the pass to Randall. No good with the triple. Brooklyn leading by 11. Durant dishes to Harden. Back to Durant. Pass to Harris. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 4 assists in the game.
He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Randall. Defended by Durant. The jump hook. The shot's good from Randall. 13 points in the game.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
The dish to Harris. Fires the three. No good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nets out in front. They lead by 12. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Knicks trail by 12. Barrett guarded by Harden. Kicks to Rivers. The tray. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Obviously, he's not afraid of physical play, but he still needs to play in control.
And he definitely wasn't in control that time. Everybody in the building knew it was an over-the-back call.
Nets leading by 12. Now Harden. Back to Irving. Number 9. Drills it from outside.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that three.
And so here is New York. Passes it to Barrett. Rivers a screen on Harden. And there's the pass to Bullock. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now here's Durant, defended by Knox. Durant, no good.
Knicks foul. Austin Rivers. That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving. 2 shots.
That's good from Irving. And New York making a change here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Number 5. He's covered by Irving. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for New York. Number 5. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
And he makes both free throws. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Nets leading by 15. Harden kicks to Green. Back to Harden. Green with a screen for Harden. 6 to shoot. And good on the basket. Bucket. 30 points for Kyrie Irving.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Knicks trail by 17. Number 5. Covered by Irving. Pass to Knox. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. Gets it to go.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Harden kicks to Irving. Feeds it to Green. Lets it go from deep. And the Nets, another 3.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeouts.
And so here is New York following Jeff Green's 3. Passes it to Randall. Clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is off. Robinson's checked in for Noel. And the second free throw, good. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Now, here is Harden, defended by Barrett. It's off his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. Cuts off the pass.
You know, that was all about anticipation. Just reading that play beautifully and coming away with the steal. Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Now, here is Harden. Irving attacking. Robinson with the block. Here's Barrett. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
You know, it's a plus to get good looks in the paint, and when you can get them, you got to score them.
Brooklyn leading by 12. Hit his leg, and it's whistled a kick. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Knicks trail by 12. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Number 5. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, He stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
Irving with it. He kicks to Jordan. Robinson with the block. Number 5, guarded by Harris. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Robinson.
Boy, the shots finally dropping for them in bunches, and I'll tell you what, the complexion of this game has totally changed.
You know, that kind of offensive eruption was the only thing that was going to get them back into this one.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Robinson. It's Durant with the drive and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He is so creative, Kevin. That's what I love about watching him. As good as anybody in the league at breaking down a defender one-on-one.
And the consistency of his jump shot is another thing we should say about him. I mean, it doesn't matter how many defenders are flying at him. His stroke is never changing.
That's good from Durant. Knicks trail by 10. Barrett the pass to Bullock. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Barrett. Offline with his 3. Nets leading by 10. Harden gets a screen from Durant. Harden outside. He dishes it to Jordan. The jump hook. Excellent D that time from Robinson. The Knicks have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Number 5. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Ripped away. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. The Nets have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Jordan can't get it to go.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Number 5, guarded by Harden. The pass to Barrett. A 3-ball. Good.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Brooklyn leading by 5. And here's Harden. Harris up top. Six to shoot. He feeds it to Durant. Launches a 3. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
24 seconds on the shot clock. 24.
Knicks trail by 5. Barrett the pass to Bullock. Dishes it to Robinson. Here's Randall. Shot clock at 5.
Shooting for New York, Randall. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Randall. He hits both from the stripe. Nets leading by 3. Harden dishes to Durant. It's Jordan on the wing. Outside Irving. Backs down. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. I mean, this is the time to attack on the interior and generate those easy opportunities.
Here's Bullock. He passes to Barrett. Here's Bullock, guarded by Harris, and stolen by Jordan. Now, here is Harden. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Now it's a 7-point Nets lead. Here's New York. They're on a 17-7 run. Number 5. He's covered by Irving. Plenty of space. They get it again. Randall. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Now here's Durant. Here's Jordan. Bullock with the rebound. Bullock's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Pass to Randall. Harris is there. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from Randall.
Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
Stolen by Robinson. And now the Knicks on the break. Number 5. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. He's got 20. Nets leading by 3. Outside Irving. Back to Durant. A floater, and it's sent back by Robinson. Barrett the pass to Randall. No good. Some solid defense from Harris. The Nets have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. Irving with it, now guarded by Barrett. Here's Durant. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Bullock. Knicks trail by 3. Number 5, covered by Irving. Pass to Bullock. Here's Randall, and the bank shot is good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Well, you got to put a body on your man when the shot goes up. That's just fundamental basketball. They're giving up way too many offensive rebounds.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over with his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Thank you, Doris. Derrick Rose is checked in for New York. Now here is Harris. It's Durant on the wing. The feed now to Harden. There's the dish to Jordan. Looking to end the drought. It's rebounded by Barrett.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Outside Rose. Kicks it to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Rose. To take the lead. It's rebounded by Durant. Durant's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Harris kicks to Durant. Feeds to Jordan. Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
Remains Brooklyn ball. 13 seconds on the shot clock. 13.
1:05 left in the 4th quarter. And Durant gets it to go.
Now it's a dangerous time to go cold here in the 4th quarter, so he's going to have to find the range.
New York calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 1:03 left in the fourth. .103 left in the fourth quarter. Barrett the pass to Randall. Rose. And the rejection by Harden. Makes the lead pass. Harris kicks to Harden. Fires the three. Cannot hit. And New York the other way now.
Looks like he's just trying to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but I don't know about that shot attempt.
Brooklyn's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Outside Jordan. Harden sets the pick for Jordan. Passes it to Durant. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Rose.
Boy, a 3 here would be huge.
Yeah, a chance to tie it up and make it even with the game on the line.
And the pass to Barrett to tie it up. Can't get the 3 to fall. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're ahead by 3. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that's an intentional foul.
Shooting for Brooklyn. Kevin Durant at the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And it just feels like those are the free throws that probably put this game out of reach.
New York calls timeout. They're down by 5. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, they can game plan all they want, but there's not enough time left for them to come back and win this game.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure exactly what they think they're going to pull off here.
Misses there. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp.